I am here to teach you how to write a simple C program on your own for adding numbers from 1 to 10. This is a structure of a simple C program. Those who are familiar with writing a C program, you would have understood the meaning of what is given here. So let me give a gist of what are the lines available in our online compiler. So first line, we have hash include stdio.h. This symbol hash indicates the compiler. It acts as a pre-processor directive. That is, before processing, the compiler includes the basic functions of input-output operations that we are going to perform in a C program. So without this, we cannot perform any input or output operations. The second line, int main. A main is a basic function that the compiler needs to run any C program. This line return 0 indicates that the main function returns an integer. Now let's start writing a simple C program to add numbers from 1 to 100. These two forward slashes can be used to add a comment to your C program. So our program is to add numbers, add numbers from 1 to 10. Now before we should think of the logic of writing a program. So basic operation that you're going to perform here is adding numbers. Okay, so like I want to add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up till 10. So if you look at the expected output, I need the sum of these numbers. So we have to see how simple we are going to write a program by performing the addition operation. So I'm going to add 1 with 2, 2 with 3 and so on. So every time I'm going to add numbers, I have to increment a value by 1. So incrementing is one operation, addition is another operation. So I'm going to perform two operations. Okay, so let me initialize a variable I to 1 since I'm going to start adding from 1. So then I'm going to repeatedly add the value of I to a variable called sum, which is initialized to 0 since sum is an additive identity. So after adding, I have to increment the value of I by 1 since I'm going to add 1 plus 2 plus 3 where the values are getting incremented only by 1. So these two operations I'm going to perform repeatedly. So let me, whenever you won't do any repeated operations, you can do any looping statements like do loop or while loop or for loop. So let's first write this program using a do loop. So do is a looping statement which is used to perform any repeated operations. So structure of the do loop is do followed by this bracket and write the function that you're going to perform here. So do loop must end with a while statement. So what's the terminal condition for addition operations? Until 10. So when I is equal to 10, I am going to come out of the loop. So this is how you write the structure of a do loop. So do followed by the bracket followed by the statements what you're going to perform repeatedly and followed by the terminating condition for the do loop. So how this program is going to work, initially I is 1, sum is 0. So when you're entering the do loop, 0 will be added with 1 and sum will have the value 1. Now sum value is 1. Now I is incremented to 1. Now I becomes 2. Now the I value is checks. I value is less than or equal to 10. Yes, the condition is true. I value is now 2. 2 is less than or equal to 10. Again the loop goes. Sum value initially was 1. 1 again incremented. Now incremented value of I is 2. So this repeatedly is performed by the do loop. Now let's print the value of sum. So I want on the screen to be displayed as sum is equal to print the value of any integer variable, the format specifier required is %d. So the value is stored in the variable called sum. So now let's run the program and see. Yes, you got the value as 55. The same program we can perform using while loop also. So let me teach you how to write a while loop, simple while loop instead of do loop. Just change the keyword do to while. Checking the condition here, less than or equal to 10. And let's run the program and see. Let's see, you're getting the same answer. Yes, the answer is right. So this is how you write a simple program using do loop and while loop. Thank you.